Does that do it? All right. Yes. We did it. We did it. All right. Hello everyone and welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I struggle more so you can struggle less. And today we're gonna be doing some Crimson Vow drafting. And well, what do we got? Inspired Idea is a solid pick. Brian Comer is pretty solid as well. We haven't tried blue-white yet, but I'm very hard pressed to pass up something like Bleed Dry on our first pick. So we're gonna go ahead and take that. Gluttonous Guest and Gift of Fangs, all great picks in my opinion. So we'll take Bleed Dry and see what gets passed to us. Let's see. Markov Purifier, Catapult Fodder, Gluttonous Guest, Flame Blessed Bolt, and Drogshul Infantry. So plenty of good stuff going on here. Black White. I think we're just going to take the safest card here and take Gluttonous Guest. This card continues to impress me, honestly. I like Flame Blessed Bolt quite a bit as well, but red seems to be highly contested most of the time. So I think I'm just going to take the safer pick. It increases our chances of playing Bleed Dry. I haven't quite gotten there. I've tried Purifier a couple of times. Black-White deck hasn't really come together. I like Catapult Fodder a lot as well, but I think Guest just does a little bit more to my surprise. Ooh. Oh man, I like both these cards actually. I think Infestation Expert is fantastic and Parasitic Grasp is great removal as well. There's Gift of Fangs, Hook Hand Mariner as well. So all kinds of good stuff in this pack. We're just gonna take the removal, stay on the removal train, if you will, being nice and inexpensive removal that also allows us to gain a little bit of life and stay on color. So we'll take that. Let's see here. Nothing in black. Spore Crawler is a solid card. There's also Angelic Quartermaster if we want to take that. Maybe see if we are black-white. Could try it. Hard pressed passing up on a Spore Crawler though. This thing just does great. Once again, I'm not into the humans deck, so I don't think Cloaked Cadet is a consideration. I think I like Toxic Scorpion, Thorncrawler, and Angel. Let's go ahead and take Spore Crawler. I like that card. It just trades very well. Crushing Canopy. Aim for the head. Excuse me. There's a Cruel Witness. There's Evolving Wild. I think we'll take Aim for the head. Oh, there's also Reckless Impulse though. That card's pretty darn good as well. Sure Strike. Fierce Retribution. Between, yeah, I think we're just gonna take Reckless Impulse. It's pretty much pay 2, draw 2. I like that. No green cards, so it takes us off of Spore Crawl a little bit. Aim for the head, I've come up on, honestly. I feel like if you get enough of those, you can really 2-for-1 your opponent out of the game. At least it's happened to me. So, but another Reckless Impulse seems kind of sweet. Diver Scob. So it looks like blue's open, but blue, I feel like I draft a lot of blue because blue's always open, so I take it. I value removal in black quite a bit, so maybe here we could do a black-red deck. I don't think I've done black-red yet, so we'll take the Reckless Impulse here. May just even splash on them if we need to. At the beginning of the format, you could. It was very difficult to get like 2 Wretched Throngs. Now you can get like 4 of them, no problem. But yeah, the 5 slot, 4 and 5s are very contested in this format. I don't particularly care for Statuette either, so yeah, we'll just take the Reckless Impulse here. Don't quite regret passing on the Ken Bear yet. See if I pay for it. Yeah, let's see. Oh wow, look at that. And did it wheel? I don't think it wheeled, but we're taking it here. Witch's Web, Massive Might, both cards I like quite a bit. Specimen, yeah, it's fine. So yeah, we'll take Catapult Fodder here. Just stay on the black train for as long as we can. Another Gluttonous Guest. Yes, please. Happily take that. So, looking like we're black for the time being. And I'm okay with that. And we'll let kind of what we get past in pack 2 kind of dictate what we're gonna be in for that one. I'm okay with that as well, to be completely honest with you. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. One solid piece of removal, 2. Let's see if we can get something else. Groom's Finery. Sure. Over Recluse, maybe it is just a Recluse 2-drop. We have 2 ways of making blood tokens. I found it quite difficult to get both, honestly. I mean, it's pretty good, right? Give +2/+2. Or it's something if you get them both, but there's also a Traveling Minister. We still want to do the... Oh, maybe I should have taken the Minister there. Shoot. Noticed that a little too late. Heard good things about that card, so I want to try it. Maybe we are. If we're not married to the Reckless... I mean, yeah, literally, I pretty much just want to be black right now. So, we'll see what we end up getting past here. Alright, well, that's a motivator for black-white. Once again, regret not taking the Minister, because that would have been an easy way to draw cards. So we'll take it now and learn from our mistakes. And kind of keep an eye on that. We'll take a Witch's Web here just in case. I don't particularly care for any of the other cards, but that will go to the sideboard. Maybe we will try black-white splash red for Reckless Impulse. Though, if we pick up another Purifier, pick up those Traveling Ministers, we may be able to just have its own card draw engine, which would be pretty sweet. Also letting us not die. So we'll keep an eye out. That wheeling, I feel like, is a sign. So we'll definitely value some white removal as well. We did see like 1 enchantment go by, and then I think 1 forgot what it's called now, but the 1 white destroy attacking creature, right? Or pay cleave, and pay cleave for 6, just kill a creature. So I think it's fine. Let's just take the might. Point of discussion can come by pretty late, honestly. And aim for the head. Yeah, sweet. Sweet! Like I said, I normally don't like these cards, but the fact that it exiles the cards is quite relevant. And once again, if you kind of wait till they have 2 cards in hand, so you grab their best 2 cards, we're pretty happy about that. It is technically still a 2-for-1. I think early in the game, they're not that good, obviously, because your opponent just pitches power or their 6-drop or whatever. But I think later in the game, it puts you in a pretty good position. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to that for right now. Let's just make it... No, it doesn't. Sure. Necroduality. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take that from my collection. Only other card here we're looking at, honestly, is the Glutton guy, so I don't think we're missing on much. So yeah. Could we splash that? Whenever a non-token zombie enters the battlefield under your control, create a token that's a copy of that. So we have 1 zombie right now. I don't think that's enough. We're still gonna take it. Might use it for a constructive video or something like that. Could be enough to put us in blue, maybe. Ooh, this is kind of close. Scavenger. I like the Socialite as well, and Blood Fountain, all solid picks. Don't care for Piercing Light. There is a Herald of Hope, though. Herald of Hope has been a pretty impressive card, but I think I like these guys. They exile cards, they come up the board. Feels really sweet. Abrade is a good pick, and Socialite as well if we want to stay on red. Man, Abrade is pretty good. But I like this guy. I think at this point I want to stay as close to black as possible till we figure out what our second color is going to be. So we'll just go this way, because we may still flaunt to blue, maybe. Don't care for Wedding Security. Bolt. Quartermaster is a decent flyer. There's another fodder, but we're not, doesn't really look like we're the big butt stack. We take the Phalanx, but we're just gonna take Gluttonous Guest. Passing on some really good removal, though, I will admit that. So maybe we should just kind of solidify fire here. Take the Flame Blast Bolt, but... I'm going to take it. I could be wrong. I normally value removal a lot higher, for sure, but I've just kind of waited to lock this in. Especially since this video is for YouTube. Like, I kind of want to showcase some of the stuff, right? I'm a pretty boring drafter at heart. I really don't go for synergies too much. But we could still have a decent amount of removal for black-white. And then if we take that red card, like it's not really a splash, right? Reckless Impulse, we're okay splashing versus the other one we're not. And like I said, red, like, I don't know. Ooh, a Stinger? Yeah, so here's Cigars. Oh man, there's also a Dormant Grove. That's a great card as well. But once again, we're just gonna stay on the black train, and we may end up being mono black with a light splash and something. All three of these cards are solid. Dormant Grove is very powerful. Like, just spreading counters around is pretty darn strong, honestly. And you can put it, you know, especially here where we have lower, well, I guess we don't have lower, it's toughness, so you do have to be careful about that. I've gotten by that for sure. I thought it wasn't going to flip, and it totally flipped because not a toughness thing. But we'll stay on the black path. Man, it stinks giving up, but I do think Stinger is better. Grizzly Witchwool, Doom Dissenter, and Ragged Recluse. We don't really seem to be the sacrifice deck. I think I'm okay taking a Recluse. I do want to make sure we have a critical mass of 2 drops, though Stinger, maybe it is Doom Dissenter over Recluse. Nah. We have, what, three ways of discarding right now. I think we have a decent chance of flipping this. Yeah, I think we're fine with that. Could be wrong. Once again, not exactly the best drafter. I just enjoy limited quite a bit. So, and one could maybe argue that I've been sticking to my colors too strong, but I don't know. I don't necessarily feel like we do have to figure out a way to win. There's no doubt about that. Let's see here. Take the Dormant Grove or take the Sociolite. I think we're going to take the Dormant Grove here. We have Sport Crawler. We have Witch's Web. We haven't seen white go by this way, which is probably all the white that we passed, right? Is probably what's going on now. So we're seeing the flip side of that. So let's take the Dormant Grove and, you know, just be very careful how we spread our counters around, right? Maybe we get lucky and the other one comes back to us. We do have to identify, I mean, we could easily not play the impulses, but I think I'd rather make sure we get a little bit of card advantage, right? Saw. Yeah, looks like just Saw here, so we'll take Ripsaw over Witness the Future. Ripsaw goes really well with our high toughness creatures, actually, like really well. So I think I'm happy about that. Man, kind of wish I took that Dormant Grove. What did we end up taking over it now? I don't quite remember. I'll have to check it out. But yeah, we're not really missing or gaining anything here, so that's fine for us. I was willing to go white. I was willing to go white. Could take the Heirloom. Could take a Lacerate Flesh or another Impulse. I think we're just gonna take another Impulse. Whatever. Could take the Phalanx because we do have the one fodder. Whatever. We're just gonna block for days. That's our game plan. Could take the 2-drop. 1, 2. Actually, you know what? I am gonna take the 2-drop. I am gonna take the 2-drop because I want to make sure we don't get ran over. I think there's enough aggression in this format where we, like, you can't afford not to play 2-drops. The Werewolf deck is definitely a thing. Getting a Blood Fountain seems decent. Be able to get back some of our value cards. Also a Knife, but I think we could get a Knife pretty late. Interesting, the Fountain Wheel. I actually, though it's slow, I think you get some serious value off of it. We'll take the fodder. We could get a Phalanx, so we're definitely gonna get at least one, so we could just dome our opponent for 13. Seems good. So our 3-drop slot is good to go. Super good to go. Maybe we just take the Embrace for fixing. I don't want to play it, but maybe if we want to play the 3 Reckless Impulses. Gonna probably value just Evolving Wilds pretty aggressively here. Oh, we got a Doom Dissenter after all. Probably go down a Reckless Impulse. I think 3 is a little greedy. Want Millipede as a finisher? I think we just take Mariner. And there's also Skulking Killer. Do we want to try to play this, see if this card's actually good or not? We actually have 2 4s. 2 4s. Yeah, let's just take Mariner here. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh darn it. Wolf Knot and Lumbering Knot. Alright, we're going to take Lumber Knot here. And I think we just get rid of our fire. Yeah, Lumber Knot seems pretty sweet, honestly. Hate to pass up removal, but Lumber Knot's going to turn our deck on, honestly. Now we can take a Phalanx. Taxidermist. I think we're just going to go deep in this strategy. We have a ton of 3s, so getting Taxidermist isn't huge. Would have liked Celebrants early. Alright, we'll do it. Lol. Let's see if we get there. Farmer over Crazed Acolyte. Canopy could be a consideration. Just take Socialite. We also get Nature's Embrace out of here now. Bangs over another Socialite. I like the menace of this card. And I like the fact that it lets us dig. We have enough like 2 drops. I don't think we care about either of these. Sure. Yeah, we got 2 drops for days. 2 drops for days, my friends. So, you know what? I completely forgot about Duality. I wonder if we could have gone blue here at some point. I mean, I just wasn't paying attention. Take a 2-drop. So all of a sudden we went from a position where we weren't super happy about what we got going on to very happy. I think I am going to try these Aim for the Heads. Double fodder, man. So our game plan is just to gum up the board and then start launching phalanxes at people. Can we pick up 1 more? That'd be pretty sweet, honestly. I don't think we want any of this. I don't think we want a 3rd Socialite. We're probably not going to play them. So we'll just take the Specimen. And now we're going too deep. All right, let's take the Massive Might and then tuck the Witch's Web because, like, our Phalanx may. Man, I want one more Phalanx. Come on, those things go pretty late. I don't think we passed, or I don't think we saw one, so we may not get one. But I wonder if I just ship the Mariner. I think Mariner is a little bit better than Blood Crazed Socialite, but once again, I'm trying to do something different than my usual. Like, I would just cut the Aim for the Heads, but once again, I've kind of gotten by them. So I want to try them out at the very least. You guys don't know whether they're good or not. I don't want to cut our 2 drops. Like, that's what I want to cut, but let's see. Darn it. Really hoping we got lucky with one, but I guess not. Come on. I don't remember. Yes! Alright, we got there. Whew! We got it. We're in business. 28 cards. Definitely gonna have to be some cuts, man. I wonder if a specimen is better than like a Doom Dissenter. We don't have a way to gain... Oh, I guess we do have a way to gain life. So we'll take the bat, but I don't think we're playing it. All the zombies, chat. Tried to do something different and they pulled me back in. Maybe I just value Black's removal a little too highly. I'm not sure. I just never see the red aggressive deck. Alright, that's probably better than Disciple, honestly. Just because it's going to be bigger. Like, we have no real synergies with this. Like, we have some humans, but I don't think it's busted. Alright. Let's see what our cuts are going to be. And I'm going to do the trample, the might, because I think the trample with 2 dudes and Lumberknot is going to be more powerful than being able to block a flyer. So a little heavy on the 4s. So I'm going to try Socialite. So let's cut Mariner, which could be right or wrong. Fountain, I like Fountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, this is another form of trample. Dormant, Bleed Dry, Scavenger, Socialite. I mean, that also combos really well with our fodders, right? Because we suit something up and then launch it. Now we're talking about quite a bit of mana. 2 more cuts. I like Fountain. I don't want to give up Fountain. It just might. Like, I know I'm probably a little heavy on creatures. Where are we on creatures? 18 creatures. Gosh. Alright, let's just give up 1 Ragged Recluse and 1 Might. 3 to equip is a lot. We just want to launch things at our opponent. I mean, gosh, that is correct though. Definitely helps us gum up the board for sure. Whatever, we'll get there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ways to go dig in our deck. Yeah, I think this is correct. We're gonna run this. And like I said, essentially, aim for the head, we're trying it out. I would probably just cut that, but who knows? Maybe it does some work, right? It could easily be a removal spell, exiling a target zombie. So we'll find out. Alright, welcome to game 1, and yeah, I think this is actually keepable. We're on the play, we could pitch the wolf to go find something, so we keep this. I am okay with that, my friends. Play our swamp, send it back over to our opponent. Let's see what they got going on. Okay. Yeah. Wolf is definitely gonna get pitched. Lol. They got a wolf of their own. We'll just snap block. If they want to use a trick, they will. Alright, well, alright, never mind. Disregard the snap block. We are not snap blocking here. Oh. Alright, yeah. That checks out. I mean, I guess it's the same amount of damage, either way. Hey! So, I guess we just Socialite here. Get 2 more blood tokens. Yeah, I don't think we want to get in there yet. Come up the board, make sure we don't get ran over. We have Bleed Dry for whatever big thing they play. So they're gonna do the thing here, right? Fair. Lumberknot is a 4/4. I would have liked to see a land there, unfortunately. Let's see. This guy can block, but then we're just not doing anything else. We'll play Lumberknot. It's not exciting, though. Doesn't bait out the trick, either. I think we can go... another guest. This does pull out a trick, though. I think we just do another guest. It's gonna gain us a life. Oh, you know what? I'm silly. Playing Knot was probably correct now that I think about it. I forget. I don't forget, but it would have given us 2 4/4s to block with. So here, this is just kind of a free attack for them. Yep. Let's pitch the wolf, I think. Gain 2 life. Play land. Of course, then we go land, right? Yeah, let's Lumberknot here. And we'll pitch a land. We can attack for 8, but I think we're on defense right now. Okay. Pitch land. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Okay. So now we can't pitch land because we need the double. All right, fair. Yep. Block here. I think that's okay. We'll minus that. Do this now before they have anything. Yes. I always get worried about this. Resolve. Auto pay. Can attack for 4, but we're at the low. I'm gonna wait one more turn. Play this, gain 2 life when we sack, go filter. They got a land, they're gonna flip that. They play Piper, that's a little scary. Piper is gonna let them go dig. So 1, 2, 3. Undo, let's go here. Swamp, gain 2 life. Nice, nice. Pitch another one here, gain 2 life, and then I think, ooh, we attack. Yeah, actually. Oh, yeah, I would trade here. Thing flips into a 4/4. Yeah, we gained enough life. Let's get in there. If someone dies, we can get back with Fountain. We're gonna play this. Yeah, see, this is why I like Glutinous Guest. Okay. Probably didn't need to do that now that I think about it, in all honesty. Because this would have made it big enough to block something, but let's see what they go looking for first. Another Mariner, fair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Dormant Grove. This attacks as a 5/5. They just double block. We can get our Gluttonous Guest and our Socialite back. I think we just keep... I think we hold here. We are gonna get our 2 gluttonous guests back. We gained a ton of life. This thing's a little awkward for sure. Do we go digging here? I think we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I should have canceled actually, but that's fine. So let's see. 1, 2. Play this, and then we could play a land. Oh, we have to discard a card. Oh well. Let's put a token here. Been pretty aggressive or defensive about our stuff. Maybe we should be swinging, but we know if we just draw our phalanxes, we're in pretty good shape. So we'll trade here. Why can't these block? Oh, okay. Alright, okay, gotcha. Fair. Fair. I guess that's not the worst, because then we get our 2 gluttonous guests back. We can get back a socialite as well, but I think our 2 guests is better. They ironically don't have any cards in hand or a zombie, which is funny. The only thing about flipping their werewolves is they can get another card with that. Let's gain a bunch of life. Pitch aim for the head. Already disappointed in it, but whatever. Lol. Let's put a counter here so she could block there. No attacks. So it is a little unfortunate because they once again can, you know, flip and get another card. Okay. Seems fine. Like, we're gaining a ton of life here. There we go. Also stop their stuff from flipping. Play our dude. Pass the turn. Put a counter here. Oh yeah. Now we just got him dead, right? We just start flinging stuff. Feels good, man. Are they gonna concede or are they... Nice. All right, we got there. Yes. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. So many cards we saw. So many cards. All right. I'm actually gonna adjust our mana base a little bit because we really want black. This is just not really playable for us, so we're gonna move in this. Keep this and send back the blood crazed socialite. Once again, for the sake of science, we're going to keep the aim the head. We were able to pitch it last game, thank goodness. But, you know, that's why we don't necessarily mind having it. Probably a good chance we sack the wolf to stinger. We'll see. Our opponent looks to be a little on the aggressive side. Flying, that's rough. Ooh. Alright, well, we'll just do that. Let's just get in there because we're not blocking that. Alright, that thing can't block, can it? Oh, this one can block. Okay, fair. Fair. It's not the most mana efficient thing, but, you know. I think just being able to draw 2, it's going to cost us a little bit, but we definitely want to hit our gluttonous guess. Man. Missing a land drop. I want to hit our land drops, unfortunately. So we are going to have to do this. because this deck definitely does not want to miss 9 drops. Glad we did that. We kept the 3 land hand, right? No, we kept 2. We kept 2. Yeah, I'm really hard pressed to go down on cards. We'll double block here, get that off the board. Socialite may be able to help us, but if not, next turn. I mean, this is a pretty fast clock. Our opponent's digging, cool. Double land, that worked out pretty well for them. Oh, did they play a land for the turn? Alright. Fair. No attacks from our opponent. Guess we'll have to Gluttonous Guest. This won't flip just yet. I think of combat. It would let us know we won't even attack. So I guess we just Gluttonous Guest so we can pitch like something. No attacks, unfortunately. Keep the zombie around so we could sack if they gargantuan. They're doing some digging. Excuse me. Okay. Could exile that zombie. Could do that, but meh. Opponent filtering their hand. Gosh. Jeez Louise, come on. This gives us more blood tokens, so come on, deck. So I guess we can attack. This gives them a blood token, right? We may, yeah, we need to. We need to start attacking. It's just the long and short of it. If not, we're gonna lose to Bloodcaster. Lets them go deeper into their deck, but we're already kind of losing this game. So the awkward thing here, though, is that there's a chance we may start flooding. Right, at some point. How many answers do we have for that in our deck? Alright, that's pretty good. Actually, that's fine. Is that a zombie? It's not. But at least draws this card. So what are they taking here? Probably Dormant Grove? Yeah. Their board's looking pretty strong right now. Jeez, like we just can't catch a break right now. Alright, well, we can't get upset. Ironically enough, our curve stops at 5. And we have, what, 3 5s? 2 5s? I think our 2 phalanxes are only 5s. We almost have the combo to kill him, too. So they take Lumber Knot, I would assume. So now we can pitch aim for the head because they know it, so the jig is up. So it's 2 games now for aim for the head hasn't done anything. Which is kind of ironic, honestly, because I feel like it's rocked my world a couple of times. That's why I wanted to give it a shot, but I think I'm off of it already, which is funny. I mean, in its defense, I was already not feeling it, so it's kind of got a bad... Interesting. So can we come back from this? Like, the life gain from the guest is gonna... Wait, you can go face? Oh, the face from that. Is this thing dealing 2 to us? No. Jeez Louise. They get something back, right? So block here, double block here. That doesn't feel great. At least we get to draw a card. Losing the wolf makes playing fodder a little more awkward. Oh yeah, I think we needed to, I don't know. Massive might. Play. I think we have to play Sociolite so we can gain some life. I think we're just dead. Our opponent's got a full grip. Let's see. Next turn we'll play Lumberknot. Right? I don't think. Maybe we have the time for Phalanx. No, we don't. We got game life. We need to gain at least 2 life, so we have 2 more attacks. Alright, well that's probably a nail in the coffin. We need double blocks here. We'll only go play 1 blocker, right? We gain a life. Let's see. Play here. Double block here, and then we sack to gain a life. We don't die, right? I mean, they don't need much to make this work, but they don't know we have the might. Yeah, the flyer did us in, unfortunately. On turn 2, no less, so that was pretty much the equivalent of a Geist. Plus they have the Raconteur to finish us off, so even if we gain 1. We had our combo too, unfortunately. Let's see how they attack. Yeah. Math checks out. So we need this to gain the life. Wish there was, oh, man, we had such a good chance too to like crush our opponent. Block, block. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 6 next turn. Is there anything we can do at 6? I mean, I think we're just dead. They have 4 cards in hand and 2 blood. I can't imagine us living this turn. I'm not gonna click over it. Alright, they got more than enough blood. Yep, and there's all our mana. Alright, oh well. Unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. On to the next one. What a difference, huh? From guess to not. There we go. We have a curve. We can keep this. Yeah, I think we can keep this. What a difference having our gluttonous guest and not made, right? I mean, granted, obviously that game, I don't think we made the wrong play. Right? We mulled the 6, kept the 2-lander with some plays. It's a pretty solid start from our opponent. Luckily, we have a deadly unit to kind of bridge that gap. Let's get the peasant out there. Probably gonna just eat the Cluse here. Maybe I should have just blocked, forced their hand. I don't know, that doesn't feel great. I think we could do better. You know, I'm not gonna go up on cards. I think I'm just gonna play the Scorpion. Like, we don't have a way to gain life. I'm gonna keep the blocker in hand. We have the Socialite to flip that can gain us some life. So we have our curve, thankfully. Opponent's green-blue. So, they're gonna get, this thing's gonna keep getting bigger. So you have one good removal spell for it. We'll take the one. Hook, yep. Solid play. Solid play. Play our Sociolite. Now we have a double block if we need to. No attacks. Our opponent clearly doesn't have an answer to Stinger just yet. We haven't had a pause, so I think we are just going to double block the hook hand and eat it. Oh, alright. Well, if you're doing that... Can we just afford... Yep. Fair enough. Just only took one there, so we're biding our time. Biding our time. Fortunately, our opponent got us, and we are going to have to block now. And we are going to block the Mariner, because Phalanx can't block Mariner. Opponent found their trick. That's unfortunate for us. Solid. Block because we can't take a plethora. Now they finally activate. Alright. Gluttonous Guest. That's a card. So let's play that first. Now we go digging. No attacks. Yep, we're taking 4 here. Solid. Solid from our opponent. Getting rocked. Still more than 2 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block again. And that's all she wrote. Alright. Yeah, this one seems decent. We'll keep this one. Let's see if we can do something. Holy cow. Getting wrecked here. Our opponents are just outplaying us like nobody's business. Alright, another flyer. There's both our removal spells. Okay, opponent going deep. What does this thing do again? I feel like that's a bad card. What is it? Enchanted creatures, whenever this creature enters the battlefield under your control. This creature gets a +1. Alright, whenever a creature, okay. Nurturing presence enters the battlefield, create a 1/1. Alright, got it. So they are on the Flyers plan. Fair. I don't think we have to fire off the Grasp just yet. Let's go here. Be mana efficient. No attacks. Actually, we probably should have attacked for 1. I think we're okay with them losing a flyer. Legit. This will gain us some life back. Let's fire this off. Alright. Get to hit our land. We gotta be happy about that. And... Yep. Let's both go into the red zone. We're not blocking. This is gonna flip, so it's kind of a race here. We have 3 life / damage our opponent isn't aware of. This is gonna be a little of an annoying card. We have removal here for Odious Switch. Doesn't look like it. We'll take 3. Could bleed dry there, but we're not super happy about that. Ooh, that's a good one. I think we want to leave up removal first. Let's go into the red zone, see what we can do. Opponent's gonna kill an attacking creature, probably. They have some kind of combat trick. Alright, that seems fine. We could get it back later. Miss a land drop here. One's gonna take 5 still, it looks like, maybe. Kinda wanna hold on one of these until that dies. Let's go ahead and play our Gluttonous Guest. Gain us a little more life. End the turn. Luckily for us, our opponent's kind of making the decision for us. Since they're all flyers, we can't deal with it. Nothing crazy. Would be really sweet once we get like our Lumberknot and a Forest. I mean, it's quite a race. Opponent didn't do anything again. Man, really didn't want to miss on land here. Question is, do we A space or do we draw discard first, right? You know what? I'm gonna draw a discard. Oh, I guess we have to. Let's get in there. Actually, now I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because we can use the Parasitic Grasp to cancel their doing the thing. Excellent. We could bleed dry, but I think I want to keep that. All right. Whew. We got there. Thank goodness. Our opponent had a cool deck. Oh, we got there. That feels good. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of worried. Like, we had such a good first game, and then we got ran over in 2 games. So at least we're good. Excuse me, getting there. All right, our opponent goes first, but we have some stuff to do, so I think we can keep this. I'm also gonna try something a little different. I think if we see our aim for the head, I think we're just gonna fire it off because it's still a 2-for-1. So I think we are gonna just fire it off and make it potentially awkward for our opponent to do stuff. Maybe that's where I'm misplaying them, because my opponent has fired it off when I've had like 3 cards, 4 cards in hand, and it's still been a little difficult to deal with. All right, we at least have a curve. I mean, a 2-drop and a 3-drop. Probably gonna. Do we want a Stinger or not? Is the question. I think we might Gluttonous Guest into Stinger. That way we have a blocker for their Spore back. Opponent on 3 colors. Maybe we actually just here instead, because then that way we can threaten to block their Villager. I think that's correct, actually. The downside is that if we miss our land drop again, we won't be able to Gluttonous or to Blood, but I think we just have to bide our time. All right, let's see the trick. I think getting a trick here is fine. We get a card plus a unit back, so I don't think it's too bad. We burn it earlier. That means it's a higher chance they won't have it later. So fair. There's our 4th land drop, so we can play our Sociolite. We'll still have 2 blocks. Feels pretty good. If we had a 2-drop, we could leave up Grass Bear. That would have been pretty sweet, right? but you know, beggars can't be choosers, so let's just go here, and we still have another double block, and we'll fire it off. Once again, I think our game plan is to go as late as possible. I think the more we gum up the board early, this thing only makes one. Oof. Got lucky there. I'm not even going to lie. We got super lucky there. Question is, we can make this, draw discard, and make a 3/3. We could just do this. I would like to leave this up though. So man, I wonder if we can get 2 for 1 out of it though. Can draw a discard as well. Take 2 and draw. Do we want to do that? Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Gives us a chance to hit our power, or hit our land drop. We do not, and then of course I paid the wrong. So we'll hold what we got. Would not be surprised to see an attack from our opponent here. Shields are kind of down. They may smell blood in the water. It's fine. We knew that was going to happen, but once again, I want to keep our life total high. Okay. Would really like to see our, what do we want to see here? That's a card. That is a card. I think we just fire this off right away. Let's eat. There's no way to get Planeswalker back. So let's just eat the 1 creature. So we drain. We have a block here. We lose our Socialite, which is unfortunate, but I guess it's a 2 for 2 or 2 for 1, regardless. Then what can we do? So we can play our Recluse and then draw discard. I don't hate that. Okay, our opponent's on the mill plan. Oof. Getting a Lumberknot was pretty lucky there. It could have been pretty bad for us. Alright, let's see here. So I think... Where are we pitching? Phalanx? Definitely want to draw discard. So I think we go here. Alright, making 2 3/3s seems good to me. Kind of bit into that a little early, didn't I? Yeah, that was bad. Should have just played Gutness Gust and left up Parasite. I want to keep all this, so it's the least impactful card we have. Alright, I'm going to pitch that, just because these are part of our game plan. This gives us 2 good blocks, we can attack. Hope I don't regret that. We're okay with that. That is still, I think when it flips, it's a human berserker. So we're fine with that as well. We get to leave it up this turn, so that feels good. Go here. Still think it's a little early, because they're probably going to tap out. So I think we just do this and send it back. And then that way that we have some defenders, right? I don't want to attack. They just like triple block or something. So no attacks just yet. I think we hold now. I need to be a little more patient. We'll go Phalanx, Phalanx. This is zombie. This is not. This is not. This is not. Lol. Yeah, I'm gonna take out at least one of those. Aim for the heads. Oh yeah, that's right. That thing ugh. Forgot about that. That thing taps. Oh man, I'm playing all kinds of bad. I gotta get my life together, chat. Welcome to the struggle bus. If I didn't tell you that already. Hey, seems like you got a bit of a problem playing without skill. At least they're gonna be able to pitch that. Alright, they flipped it. Nothing happens. We get to leave up a green. Oh, they didn't play it, so it doesn't... Oh, you can keep doing that, right? So... let's just tap out here. Here. Plus here. And then send it back. I don't like old Rudstein in draft, honestly. He didn't treat me that well. So we're going to get back Stinger plus Scavenger, I think, over Spore Crawler. And then we get to exile... They don't have... We get to exile Lumberknot over Pyre Spawn? I think so. Ooh. That's bad. That is bad. At least this guy's gonna flip. Actually, I think we got him, right? We just EOT 13, then untap 13, right? Yeah, I think we're good now. They're gonna make a wolf. We have some blocks though. Yeah, we're actually good. We attack. This pings them. They take the 13, and then we throw one at these. So they have to A space here. Them whiffing on that millipede was pretty huge, honestly. Does that do it? All right. Yes. We did it. We did it. All right. Our plan has some validity to it. Thank goodness. Whew. All right. All right. I'm feeling a little bit better about the deck. Play skill, but better about the deck. On to the next one. All right. I like this one. 2 into 3. We'll keep it. Well, I guess we're okay having more mana than less, right? More mana than less because we can always pitch the extra lands, and I feel like our deck has quite a few ways to dump mana. So, nice. Get in there. We get... I'm not gonna say we get a free win. This is way too early to say that. Sport Crawler, I think, being more aggressive here, where our opponent was missing land drops. Did put us slightly bit ahead, right? So we can guess. Ooh, okay. That's a good sign. If they're willing to burn removal that early, I think that's a very good sign for us. Let's get in there. And then we will play here. I don't think we want to pitch land just yet. All right. That is fine. So this thing can't block or attack. So yeah, I think we still want to wait. Do we care about this? Yeah, we could get it back. And we get in for 1, so I like this. would have been sweet if we have our trample card, but... oh, I didn't take out the aim for the head. Gosh darn it. Alright, we're 100% taking out aim for the head. At least one of them. Maybe both. Ooh. Ooh. This is mana efficient. This is more aggressive. I think I'm going to do this. And now we're probably going to pitch the forest. The only thing that this would have rewarded is if Lumber Knot was off the top of our deck. So I guess we could have used the blood to get more information. I need to slow down a little bit. This is a good card. We may just bleed dry. I don't know. Like, I know that card gets kind of ridiculous, but I don't know if it's ridiculous enough to... Lol, speak of the devil. Is this card scary enough? I don't think it is. Let's go ahead and get in for 2. If it does, we have the bleed dry. Let's go here. And I don't think we play land. I think at this point we're just gonna start shipping them. Okay, fair. That's pretty relevant. The Recluse. Let's see here. I think we play a dude first, then go dig. Right? We get aim for the head now. Snag 2 cards. I'm just gonna dig. We have answers to that. Let's get in there. I think this is still correct. Yeah, see? Wow. Opponent's going deep. Alright, well, I mean... feels so awkward doing that. This feels so wrong. Like, they just pitched 2 lands, right? Yeah, just... Yeah, I have life gain now. Like, the last 2 cards were life gain cards, of course. Come on, come on. We have no good attacks now. Okay. We're gonna get to draw some cards. So what do we grab? We grabbed... No, we killed the bat, right? We did. So we grabbed a Beguiler and a land? Right? Because they used the Grizzly... No, we grabbed the contest. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna fire this off at the end of their turn. Maybe we don't, actually. Would it be crazy if we lose this game? Wonder if we should have splashed white for our 1 Purifier. We seem to have a decent amount of ways of gaining life. We send this in for 5. They gain life here. They go up to 8. Is that good enough? That guy having life link is pretty annoying. I wonder if we made the right call. Oh my goodness. Nice. Our opponent's going off. That's super cool. Like, they're doing the thing we want to do, right? Come on. Ugh. They're killing me. They are killing me. Smart. Wait. Yeah, I was gonna say, this says Menace. Where you kill the Traveling Minister. I think they just take it. Yeah, fair. They're doomed to center, send it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. No! Ah. They're back up to 14, drawing all the cards. Alright, so we have some outs, right? Lumberknot would be pretty sweet here. Lumberknot would be good because we get in with a bunch of 4 dudes. One of our big guys would obviously be great. They're at 23. We had them to what? 9 or something ridiculous like that? Oh my gosh. Right here. Like this. We would have been dead. Oh, of course, that's what we draw. Of course. Oh my gosh. Any card would have been better than this. Any card. I'm off of it. I'm so off of it. I have no idea. Oh, at least the cool thing is our opponent got to do what their thing, right? So that's cool, because we definitely thought about it. I wonder if they were in our pool. That feels like what we passed. Well, no, we took a... This is crazy. This is crazy. I wonder if we could have won if we kept the bleed dry. I'm not sure. I just, at this point now, I think we're kind of stuck. They've just gained so much card advantage over us. It has to be Lumberknot, I feel like. I think that's the only way we're gonna get back from this. Gosh, our deck feels so bad right now. Our deck feels so bad. So this helps a little bit. So obviously, this is why I like the Witch's Web, right? Because that would have helped us here. Ah, man. I gotta hand it to them. They're doing some cool stuff. Like, if there's ever a deck to lose to, this would be it, right? Jeez Jeez Louise. This is a zombie. It's not. Distribution, sweet. You got it, bud. Good game. Good game. Alright, well. Ah, man, I really did. I thought we had a good deck. Apparently, I was wrong, but I'll tell you what, I am definitely off of aim for the head. Oh my god. How it's blown me out, maybe it's just because it's Jedi luck, but I think that card is still trash. Like, it just did nothing for us every game. Alright, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, as always, happy gaming.